guys, today I have a empties video. If you've missed my previous empties, I will link them down below. Sometimes it's a mixture of empties and declutters, and sometimes it's just empties. Also, if you have missed my previous project pan updates and weekly makeup baskets, videos will be linked down below. In this video, I have a ton of empties that are makeup and also a ton of empties that are not makeup. I'm going to start with all of the makeup, so if you're not interested in the other things, then you can watch the makeup first, but I will show you everything that I have in my empties box, and I will give you my reviews and everything. But if you are a project panner, you're in for a treat because I have used up so many exciting makeup items, you have no idea. I'm going to start with a contour palette. This is the Smashbox contour palette, and this is completely used up. This is completely gone. I was given this freshman year of high school, and each circle had about a third of the product. I had a friend at the time who, didn't know about repressing. None of us did, and she was just going to throw it away, and there was a ton of product on the edges. There was a third of each product left, and I said, don't throw that away, give it to me. And of course it sat in my collection until this year when I was like, I need to pan that, and it's finally gone. I would not repurchase this. The light shade, highlight shade, was too dark as an under eye setting powder, but I just kind of sucked it up and used it. The bronzer was kind of patchy, and so was the contour powder. So I would not repurchase this, but I'm really glad it's out of my collection. Next, I have two lipsticks. The first one is the Maybelline Color Sensational Nude Nuance Lipstick, and this is completely gone. This was in my Into the Frying Pan project pan. I just posted an update. If you guys missed it, I'll link it down below. But I loved this lipstick. I thought that it was really, really good. It was a matte, but it was super creamy. It didn't dry out my lips at all. It reapplied on top of the first layer extremely well. And I think I used this every single day for about 3 or 4 months, and I was able to use it up, which I was actually very surprised about considering how much product you get. I like that it didn't take me that long to use it up. I definitely would repurchase this in the future. Next, I have the Tarte Deluxe Size Lipstick in the shade Living. This was also in that project pan, and I used this up. I got this for a Black Friday set. There was like a $10 set, and this was part of it. This was nice. I really liked the color, but the formula faded very quickly, and the smell was terrible. I could not get past the smell. It was very kind of like old lady perfume chemical scent, and yeah, I really did not like that, and for that reason, along with the formula was kind of meh, I won't repurchase this. Next for makeup, I have some mascaras. I have the CoverGirl, the Super Sizer Mascara. This is what the wand looks like. This was okay. People lose their minds over this mascara, and I didn't really think it was anything special. It was alright on my upper lashes, but I mainly just use this as a lower lash mascara because the wand is kind of small. I don't know, I kind of found that it made me look like I had fewer lashes than I actually do, and I felt like it kind of clumped, but then you couldn't really tell that it was clumping, so it just kind of looked like you had fewer lashes, and I don't know, it really wasn't my favorite. I won't be repurchasing it. And the next one is the CoverGirl Lash Volume, and I really, really didn't like this. This wasn't even completely dried up when I stopped using it. I just stopped using it because I did not like it. It just really didn't do anything, and I felt like it made my lashes look worse. I don't know, you would expect for this to be really, really nice, but every time I did my lashes, they were too clumpy, and I was just not happy with them, and so I parted ways with this one. I did give it a fair shot. I tried to use it for a couple weeks in conjunction with this and like another one, and I was like, this is ridiculous. I'm using like 3 mascaras at a time when I only like one of them. Next for makeup, I have a primer. This is the Too Faced Hangover RX Replenish Face Primer. This is just a deluxe size sample, and it looks like there's stuff in it, but that's just air. It's completely gone. I didn't want to cut it open because I don't want to do that. Here, I'll show you. Like when I squeeze it, it's gone. People lose their minds over this primer, and I don't think this did a single thing for my makeup at all. It just felt like a moisturizer. People think it smells really good. I don't even think it smelled amazing. Like, it was fine. I didn't mind it, but it wasn't anything crazy. Okay, next I have a booklet of these Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potions. One of them I had already used up a couple years ago, and then these two, the Anti-Aging Nude and the Eden Nude Matte. One of them, the Nude Matte, I tried to use it up, and you can see I basically did. It's basically all gone, but I hated this. It was so matte and it made my lids look crusty and aged them, and product didn't go on it right. I really didn't like that one, and I really wanted to use the anti-aging one, but as you can see, it's basically full because I put it on my eyes and they started burning. And these are pretty old, and so I was like, I'm not gonna destroy my eyes right now, so I stopped using that. But the one that I did finish up all the way, this is the Sin eyeshadow primer potion, and there's actually some product in it left, but it's completely dried out. It's like hard. And this was a shimmer primer just like their Sin eyeshadow, and I didn't like this. I don't like shimmer primers because you can only put it on your lid and it gets messy, and I wouldn't repurchase this. The only one, I have the original primer potion and that's what I use every day. I would be interested in the anti-aging one because why not buy one with anti-aging properties? But I am not interested in the matte one or the Sin one. I have another mascara. This is the L'Oreal Voluminous, and I got the curved brush by accident. I didn't realize when I picked it up, but this is what it looks like. It looks like there's product on it, but I swear it's all dried up. I loved this mascara. My favorite mascara is the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes. That's what I'm wearing right now. And this, I felt like it was a dupe for it. I've heard that before, but I feel like when I get this in the other original wand, it will be even more of a dupe. This was definitely the best drugstore mascara I've ever used, and once I go through my mascaras in my backstock, I will definitely repurchase this, but with the normal wand. I wasn't really crazy about the curved wand. I have an eyeshadow. This is the Stila Kitten eyeshadow. As you can see, it is all gone. I use this as a face highlighter, but most of it crumbled. It was kind of a rough time, and it was extremely old. This is one of two of the oldest eyeshadows in my collection from the Stila in the Light palette, and I'm happy to have gotten rid of this. Next, I have a makeup declutter. This is the Color Tattoo by Maybelline in the shade 60 Silver Strike, and as you can see, I got a ton of use out of this. This was in my 2017 Use It Up Project Pan, and I was using this as an eye base every day, and then I stopped using it, and when I came back to it, I just realized that I don't like this. It makes my lids look scaly and flaky, and it emphasizes the like folds on my eyelids, or like I guess the wrinkles, but it's just, it kind of made it look like there were wrinkles when there weren't, and this would take me months. Like, this amount of product would take me months left to use, and life is too short. I just don't want to do that, so I'm getting rid of this one. Next, I have some chapstick. These are both from Carmex. This is the Carmex Classic Lip Balm Medicated in Cherry. This is the squeezy tube, and then I bought 3 of these when I was in Boston around the fall, and it came with this free Carmex moisturizing lip balm in Winter Mint. This was like a stick one, and I loved this. I can't find this anymore. It might have just been that in that set, but I love both of these, but this was my favorite, and if I find this again, I will repurchase it, and I already have repurchased this in a 3-pack because it's just so good. I have a perfume. This was the Pop perfume. This was a sample. I absolutely loved the scent, but this broke me out into hives all over my body. I have pictures. I'm not going to insert them because it's really bad, but I had red bumps all on my arms, on my stomach, on my legs, on my feet, basically everywhere but my face. And it was from this. This was the only thing I added into my routine, and then as soon as I stopped, it went away, and I called the doctor and I asked them, you know, is it possible for that to happen just with a perfume if I didn't spray it everywhere? Because I only put it on my wrist. And they said, yes, it can get into your system. And I don't know what was in that perfume. I don't buy perfume, but I think I will have to be careful. I've never in my life had a reaction to anything. I've never reacted to skincare. I've never reacted to body care or makeup. That was the first time. So I don't know, I threw it away right away when I realized, and yeah, it was kind of frightening. But yeah, that's what happened with that. Before I get into the body care and hair care, I have some nail polish declutters. I have these Nicole by OPI nail polishes. I was gifted a set of a bunch of these in 6th grade, and these I did use up. These aren't declutters, this is used up. I'm not going to put this in my bag of used up products for 2017 because I actually used these up a couple of years ago, and I just kind of kept them in my collection because I thought maybe I'll get one more use out of them, but I can't. They're all gone. And then I'm decluttering the Wet n Wild Shine nail polish in Putting On Airs. I think that Wet n Wild has amazing, they're like $2 to $3 nail polishes or however much, maybe they're $4. They are incredible. These $1 ones are awful. I think I used this one time and I could peel the whole polish off of my nails, and yeah, I couldn't even get it open till just now. But I'm decluttering this. It's very bad. Alright, I'm going to pull out the things on top. I have some rubbing alcohol, 91%. I use this to clean my piercing. Maybe like 4 or 5 months ago, I got a second piercing, and I used this to clean it, and I love this. I love rubbing alcohol. It's so great. I also use this whenever I press makeup, which is incredibly often. I use this, and this is just so helpful in my life, and I have another one that I repurchased. And yes, I always need this at hand. I have an Aveeno Daily Moisturizing Lotion that I actually cut open so I could get everything. Aveeno is my favorite lotion. This is non-scented and it's just so moisturizing. It's amazing. I have another one right there that I'm using right now. I'm never not using one of these. Even if I'm using another moisturizer for my legs, this is for my hands, and just, it's so incredible. I love this moisturizer. To go along with the alcohol, I used these cotton balls when I was cleaning my ears. Nothing really exciting about that. I used up the oil-free eye makeup remover from Neutrogena. I always have one of these in my empties. I use this to get off the makeup from my entire face. It's amazing. This is the only thing I use. I don't use makeup wipes, and I have another one of these, and I have some backups because it's incredible. Hey guys, so I finished the video and then I went to look at the camera and it was black and it said no battery, and then I tried to look at the footage of what I have so far and it looks kind of blurry and I'm just not feeling happy with it, so I'm just going to finish the video on my phone. Everything is already laying out on the floor, but I am going to quickly run through what I have used up that I didn't talk about yet. Okay, so I was starting to talk about the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream Intense Hydration. I absolutely love this. This was the 2-ounce bottle, and I picked up a large 8-ounce bottle because this is fabulous, and that is for my face. Where's the other face cream that I used? Here it is. The Aveeno Ultra Calming Nourishing Night Cream. This was good and I used it up, but I like the other one better, so I won't repurchase this. I used up this Honey Mania, the Body Shop. Here, I'm gonna try to open it with one hand and show you. This is what it looks like. I completely used it up. It was nice, but it was really greasy on my legs, so I had to wait a while, like 20 minutes before I put pants on if I put this on my legs. I don't know if I would repurchase it, but I loved the smell and I did enjoy using it. I used up this Herbal Essence mousse for my hair. This is fabulous. It's the only thing I use for my hair. If you have curly hair, I really recommend this, and it's really inexpensive. I used up this toothpaste. Oh, this Bath & Body Works Sweet Pea Spray. This was like 7 years old. I just use it as a room spray. I'm not repurchasing any of those ever again. They're kind of whatever. And then I have some samples. So I have these Clinique samples. This was like a 1, 2, 3 process. There's a moisturizer, exfoliator, and cleanser. These two were like the same thing. They were just like watery substances, and the moisturizer didn't really work. I don't know. I would never repurchase those things. This was the Josie Maran whipped argan oil face butter, and I got 4 uses out of this sample. It was nice, but I just love the First Aid Beauty one so much that I wouldn't purchase this. And then this is the Sephora Mud Mask Purifying and Mattifying. I just got back from college orientation yesterday and my face looked horrendous, so I used this and I didn't really like it. It smelled just like dirt, and there were these big chunks in it, so it was like a smooth mud mask, but then there were these ginormous chunks of dirt in it, and it just really was not my favorite, and I didn't notice any difference, so I would not repurchase that either. I know that was really quick, me just running through everything, but there's like, I don't know if you can see, there's like filming stuff like all around me. I need to clean it up. I'm about to go to my friend's graduation party. I'm sorry if this video was a little bit low quality. If you saw my previous video, you'll know I am working with a new camera and I'm working on it. So please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you guys very soon. Bye.